Hey, howdy, how's it going? Welcome to episode 50 of the WTF Arizona this podcast.
Episode 50.
We have
We're really getting there.
all of us are back.
Hi, hello.
We have half as many as the Forehead Fables podcast because they're at 99.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
I like talking about people. 99 people would be fucked.
They're at 99.
99 people on one podcast? That'd just be a
Fuego.
fucking... There'd just be a party that we're podcasting in the middle of.
Yeah,
Pretty
it would
much.
be.
Imagine all of
Go
us
to an open bar.
just holding the mics in the middle of a fucking open bar. Like a fucking open mic night.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all see that fucking Bengals game?
Nope.
Good.
No,
Fuck
it's
Joe Burrow.
Wednesday.
Agreed.
Rest in peace,
He's doing-
Nick Chubb's knee.
Nick
Dude.
Chubb's leg
Bro.
gave up.
Bro, I
Nick's
was
knee.
so upset.
Chubb's
And
knee.
Watson couldn't do anything.
Well, it's
He
Deshaun.
could throw an interception on the first throw.
No,
Yeah,
this
he can
this
throw
man
picks.
fucking this man instead of just fucking
man's-
getting rid of the ball would rather take sacks left and right. And when he did get rid of the ball, he's throwing it 9 yards past the fucking receiver.
Yeah, didn't he get sacked
Or
like
just-
fucking 6 times?
Yeah.
That's
Or he's
pretty rough,
just throwing
dude.
interceptions left and right. Dude, Watson was
brother.
not in it.
It's Deshaun
Chubb
Watson.
was the only one that had decent plays.
And well, his knee his leg
Had.
That man's career might be done.
it like
At least
for
his
sure.
season is.
His his
Oh,
season's done for sure, for sure.
guaranteed done.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how he recovers. Because if he bounces back, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
it's the bouncing
only people
back.
that I can think of that bounce back from an injury like that is Adrian Peterson, and he's just a freak.
Yeah. And he didn't come back as good old all day Adrian Peterson.
That was upsetting. Our defense was just fucking letting them
Trash.
slide like fucking six yards at a time. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? It's the Steelers. How do you beat the fucking Bengals and then lose to the Steelers?
The Steelers have a good defense. Their offense is just terrible.
Yeah.
It was like fucking one of the first, I think it was like the first Deshaun Watson play. Pick 6. Come
Yep.
on, bro.
It's still not as bad as Kadarius Toney though. Week 1, that man
Kadarius
was
Toney.
a fucking
Oh,
travesty.
God. That dude was a
If a
travesty.
ball hits you like this perfectly, that should not be a pick 6.
That's fair. It literally went into his hands. Pick 6.
Yep.
Brother, how?
There were 4 passes that any of us 3 could have caught.
Yeah. Also, rip Aaron Rodgers' Jets career.
Oh, yeah, dude. Rip Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking see you later, Achilles.
I don't think that was the turf's fault, but people want to hop on the turf bandwagon.
No.
That was just
No.
based off of how he landed
Yeah.
and how
Yep.
people landed on him.
Yeah,
See,
it's
the
how-
issue is, like, people are
you've
like,
seen it
it's the
fucking
turf's
snap.
fault.
It's not. You seen it fucking snap when he
It's not
stepped
Turf's
wrong.
fault.
It's not. I played on fucking turf all 4 years in high school.
There are knee injuries with turf, but that was based off of how he landed and how people landed on him and how he stepped.
Yep.
That has nothing to do with
Oh,
the
you,
turf.
you seen it as soon as he stepped. You can see it fucking pop. It happens.
Yeah, it shot up his thigh.
It happens. Like look at
that's
fucking.
ACL.
That's Achilles.
That's Achilles. ACL's your knee.
Oh, you're right. Achilles. Oh, fuck yeah. Achilles shoots
Achilles
right
win.
up the fucking...
Well,
Yep.
okay. So it's the turf. Well, look at fucking Kevin Durant in 2019. He took a step in
Kevin
his.
Durant?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
It's the
we're talking
basketball.
about
Sorry.
Football.
Basketball. Sorry. Well, we're talking about Achilles.
Yeah.
He you can't say that's turf. He's on fucking hardwood. He just stepped and it just snapped. Like
Sometimes your muscles just go.
it goes.
I mean, they
It's
probably
weird.
had fucking tendonitis from overusing it.
Yeah.
And the fucking... They didn't tell anyone. And then tendonitis, if you overuse it one too many times, it can either fucking start to rupture or just completely fucking tear.
Yep.
Now, I would like to say that, that could be the issue with Nick Chubb, but we saw how his leg went. That's
Yeah,
not,
no.
that has nothing to do with not
Nope.
saying anything.
No.
That man's leg
No.
just gave up.
Yep.
And it's, dude, I missed it when the play actually physically happened. But my buddy who watched the game said, "Hey, yo, did you see Chubb's injury?" I said, "No," because I didn't replay it, and I heard the crowd just gasp. I found a video on Twitter, watched it once, and said, "No, thank you. That's enough."
Yeah. Dude, that was bad.
Bad.
I watched that shit.
That's almost
The
like
only injury.
Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman bad.
Yeah, that or what I was thinking is back when I was in high school, Kevin Ware, the basketball player who had the compound fracture.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my mind went to. Obviously not quite a compound fracture, but just grossness.
Yep. Yep.
I can't deal with body parts going the wrong way.
No.
I can see bones sticking out, but as soon as your wrist goes backwards,
Yep.
there's problems.
Dude, fucking when because we were watching that fight live when Weidman fucking snapped his leg, like it's like
Didn't he try stepping on it too?
well, that's
Or we're thinking of a different fight.
I think that's a different fight.
No, I was thinking when Connor broke his on the kick.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Conor
yeah.
fucking,
And he tried fucking standing on it and just immediately fell.
yep.
Dude, ugh, grosses me out big time.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if you can see, but I got another cat.
Yes. Yes, we're talking about
I-
kid.
I don't know if I brought that up or not, but yeah, she's slowly getting used to life. Her and the other cat
me and you
aren't exactly best.
me and you were talking
What?
about it the other day. Not on the podcast.
Yep.
I think I saw it on your story.
Yeah, she's cute. Her name's Lulu. She's 2. She likes to be petted on her own schedule.
Okay, so
So if
she's
you
a
go to-
cat.
So Tulsa.
Tulsa's
You grab him. He's head empties. Or lights are on. Nobody's home. Her, it has to pretty much be on her schedule. You
Yeah.
go to touch her and she doesn't want to be pet. She'll just do the cat's like liquid back
Yeah.
and
Yep.
avoid you.
yeah.
But at the moment, Tulsa wants a friend. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and so she'll just like hide back there and hiss at him sometimes.
Right.
They get along enough that they're not like pawing at each other, but her previous owners gave her up because the other older cat would bully her out of like food and whatnot.
Okay.
And so I think she's afraid of that happening again.
Oh, there they
She's
go.
doing fine.
We just watched Tulsa like scurry up back there, her fucking lash, and then him fucking zoom away.
He just wants a buddy.
Fucking fat is fast.
He is. We got him one of those like fluffy things on a string and a stick they kind of wave around
Yep.
and the cat will jump up at.
Mhm.
He's addicted to that thing. He will sit there and meow at us if we don't play with him at least like twice a day with that thing. Kid you not.
Same. I did that shit with my cat with like one of the feather ones.
Yep.
And now it's like when I'm home, if I'm not playing with her every like 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
she is like annoying the fuck out of me. So I just got her one of those like
Mhm.
a suction cup like laser pointer that just automatically rotates. For like $15 on Amazon.
What's that? What is Lulu gonna knock down over there?
So that is technically part of the
Cat tower.
cat tower there.
Okay.
It's supposed to go from that first base, like right there, down is kind of like a ramp.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus scratching thing. But when I ordered it, the brackets were bent and messed up, so I couldn't actually attach it.
Rip.
So it just kind of sits there.
All right. At least they can still scratch at it.
Oh, for sure. That's why it's propped.
Nice. 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 Nice.
That's why it's a movie prop, just like Redline.
We got to get back on the movies.
I was just saying sometime
we-
this week we
yeah.
gotta watch one.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
I-
When do you
Horton
want to do
goes
it?
back Monday.
I go back on Monday.
Oh, do you really?
Yep.
Full month again?
Full month. Back to normal schedules. But I get to keep some of my sanity because today I was talking to Miss Wife when we were in the city and we were at Best Buy and I ended up getting this thing.
Oh, you got the Ally?
I got the Ally.
There you go.
I downloaded some games to it right now. I just have like Armor Core and Elden Ring. Just to start out.
So what you're saying is you need to bring like the podcaster or the whatever the mic you got.
Was it
The
DJIs?
little wireless one? Yeah, bring that and then we'll just kind of hang out.
Hell yeah. I mean, it is Windows 11.
Oh, does your phone have an aux cable?
My phone. I was like, hooked up the Ally.
Well, I'm saying, can that handle Discord and stuff too at the same time?
Probably.
And say, if not, just worst case, hop on Discord and just use that on
Yeah.
your phone.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Can you just USB-C it and then C to C directly to your phone? Use it as a fucking audio input that way.
Might be able
You
to.
may be able to.
I don't know. It has a combination microphone headphone jack.
One thing I do need to. Go ahead.
I said either that or you need a USB-C to 3.5 millimeter dongle.
Yeah.
Oh. So, one,
Yeah.
since the last podcast, I upgraded headphones.
Yes.
Yes,
very
sir.
nice.
These are fantastic.
And they are
So much better. They are Shure SRH 840As.
Ooh. Close back.
Close back. I do like close back just because I've got another inhabitant in the apartment. So, figured, hey,
Yeah, so do I, but she lives upstairs.
that's fair.
Yeah, she gets the couch upstairs. Jordan gets the old floral couches from grandma's house in the basement.
You fucking bet, man.
If they work, they work.
Shut up. Those fucking the big couches we have down here are comfortable. We slept the last 2 fucking days on them.
Oh, I know. I slept on them once. Schools slept on them the entire time.
Yeah, 4 fucking days. 3 days.
I don't know why he didn't use the air mattress.
I don't know. I'm like, dude, there's 2 air mattresses in the room. Like,
Schools is schools, man.
He just didn't want to share with Max.
pretty much.
Meanwhile, I would have been happy
No?
to have Maxwell upstairs.
Why? Just solo?
Yeah,
Just
he was
vibing
in the spare
fucking-
bedroom. He was in the
Yeah.
spare bedroom.
Fair enough.
But also dude, I remember that last night I'm asking you, I'm like, bro, you got an AC that we could turn up? You're like, no. Because I'm like, it's a little warm.
You don't have AC?
Nope.
That was like the only day
Brother.
that it was like warm enough.
You don't have any like window units?
Nope. We have a portable one in our bedroom, and that's it. My next house I buy will have central air.
When was this house built?
56?
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. If you're gonna say something like the 80s or onward, I was gonna hit you.
No, 50s. 60s, late 50s or early 60s.
My grandpa's
enough.
house in Ohio was built in 56 and had central air.
It's
It
also
wasn't as
not
of
in
a
Canada.
commonality though.
That's fair. None of the cars came with air until in Ohio until like the 90s, though.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Almost all the cars that you bought in Ohio didn't come with AC.
It's weird.
They would have like
Even Michigan had that.
air pumps and like fans, no AC.
Nice.
Cost too much. And before the 90s, the highest ever record temp wasn't high enough to need it.
Just open the windows.
Yeah, just
Yep.
basically just roll down the windows. Like growing up until like 2016, the hottest it ever got in the summer was like 77.
Yeah, no. We got
Sure.
90s, but
Ohio didn't start getting 90s until the last year I was there, and then the last few years they've gotten up till the 90s. So
I
like
don't
a
know what
couple
that
days.
is. I think that's like 30 some.
high 20s.
High 20s? Okay.
So speaking of Ohio and everyone's favorite sport of
Swag
football,
like Ohio.
Baker Mayfield, yeah. I need to. What I don't necessarily. I'm not calling you guys out.
You're
saying
calling us
gifts.
out. You're
But
calling
I'm
us
saying
out.
I'm-
Want the fucking Baker. You
No,
secretly
you know what?
love Baker.
He needs the Buccaneers because Baker actually pulled
Baker
some shit
is
off, and I
going
don't know
off
where he
with the
pulled it
Bucks.
out of.
So based off of how I have this camera, right? I
Focus. Hello.
What camera, senor?
It's coming back. It's good. It's good. It's good. It came back.
saw that all of a sudden.
It was a ghost.
It was. Anyhow,
Yo, it was Jimmy from Goes on.
Oh my god, it was
just basic-
James Sutton from the U.S. Naval Academy. Oh god.
based off of how I have the camera and where I'm set on my desk, I can move the Panthers one up and over, move the Baker, like the Cleveland one down a little bit. Taysom Hill can go fuck off for all I care. And then I just got to fill out the rest of Baker because I'm missing OSU. I'm missing
No, you're
Rams,
missing.
and
He
I'm missing
was.
Bucks.
He was.
Oklahoma, not
yes.
Oklahoma State, my bad.
Yeah, Oklahoma's still technically an OSU,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're missing Rams, who didn't make him a jersey.
So we'll have to get a custom one.
Yeah, so we'll have to get a custom one that says Mayfield on the back.
At number 6.
That's gonna-
Number 6 Mayfield. The
Oh, hey,
Bucks.
Lulu.
Bucks.
Yep, and then Ohio
Yeah.
or Oklahoma State or Oklahoma, whatever it ends up being.
Oklahoma
but yeah,
State. Which,
so
by the way,
and
last time I checked, there was one Baker Mayfield Oklahoma State
It
jersey
was
available, and it was
$300.
signed for $300.
so at this point, I do not care if they are of wearable size. I think the only one that on the wall, besides, well, I shouldn't say the only one because there's three. But of the two Mayfield ones, the only one I can wear that doesn't look like a moo is the Cleveland one.
Well, you
It's
can
because
wear
the
them-
only size they had in the Panthers was like large.
Either large or extra large.
Well, I mean, you
Because
can wear it.
I tried finding you a small one so that it was like
I know,
wearable, but I was like, fuck,
You tried.
there ain't none. But the Browns, they got you. They got small size Mayfield jerseys.
Dude, even if I get a knockoff from China, I don't care. I'll just hang it up just for the memes. From the camera distance through like 1080p webcam, you're not going to be able to fucking tell
Yeah.
the stitching
Yeah.
from... You gotta just do it for the meme, though.
Well,
You-
What
as
a
you
good
can see,
meme.
John, I no longer have Marquee above my head.
yeah, why?
That's an excellent
it-
poster.
That's fair.
Marquee's over there now. He's hanging on the wall.
Why not take the Tarkov and the Praise the Sun and put those up against the like left side of Iggy and then put marks from there?
I can't move them because they're disc plates, and you can only have the magnets in one spot. And that's where the magnets are.
He's got like plates that screw into the wall that have magnets.
No, it's not plates. They're just stuck on there.
Same
But
shit, different
Hold
day.
on.
Dude, look at that ass.
Magnets. And you need that protective leaf so the paint doesn't rip.
Just rip the paint. It's not my house. I don't care.
That is held up on my wall with two fucking wood screws. And this is an apartment that I'm leaving next month.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Texas.
Indeed.
So yeah, like that's
So that means you get to visit me in Texas.
So that means, yeah, I can't really move those posters because that's
Yeah.
where they are because I don't have any more of the things.
Probably not next year. Or maybe not next year, just because I've got wedding after wedding after
Oh,
wedding
yeah.
to go to. I've got at least two I can think of next year.
Well, you missed mine.
Listen, I know. I'm still upset about that.
You missed the
I'm still
Sekiro
out.
grind. And us drinking every single day all day.
Oh God, all day, every day. I think we didn't. Did we drink when you got? We did.
Yeah, we had a couple beers.
Couple drinks, and then
Did you guys do an in-person?
We did
yes, we did too.
two.
Oh, but you didn't do the living room. You
No.
just sat
Yeah, we
yeah.
sat in here.
shoulder to
Yeah.
shoulder. Okay.
And then on the 10th, we started drinking at 3. We went to the bar for supper, and then Max and Jake came here, and then we drank more until Max was falling asleep on the couch at like 2:30.
Because
And
There's
Aiden's-
got to be a limit.
And Aidan spiked his drink.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's a good one.
Yep.
And then fucking went to bed, woke up the next morning, got some coffee, went back down there. Schools was already cracking a fucking Pilsner. Like 11 a.m.
Yep.
So I'm like, boys, I guess it's time to drink.
Guess we're.
Hey, you
I
started
guess
it.
we're day drinking, boys.
Ugh. A full week of that just sounds painful.
Oh man, I want to like withdrawals at work.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, yeah. You put your liver and your kidneys through the fucking grinder.
Oh, I feel like shit. It was great.
What was it? Last summer? No, 2 summers ago and the summer before, I believe, is what it was.
Okay.
I don't know, 2 summers back to back. I went with my buddy Dustin down to what was it, Table Rock Lake, so like southwest Missouri, and that's pretty much what we did too. Not quite getting drunk every single day, but you know, got constantly have a beer in your hand because you're down by the lake. It's what you're doing. You're fishing,
Yeah.
you're boating, you're jet skiing. It's what you do.
Yep.
Worst case, you're sitting on the dock or floating in the water, taking a drink. And that's how I was when I got back too. My body just hated life.
Yep.
It wanted to shrivel up and die like a fucking raisin.
Yep.
And I just felt lethargic. It was terrible.
It was
Dude, that was-
bad.
That was the beginning of this last week for me. Because,
But it was like,
Still?
well, Not
No,
from
he's
him.
been out. He's been out fucking
No.
partying. It's been like Oktoberfest and shit.
Yeah. Friend invited me
I
over.
never got a chance to do that this year.
Friend invited me over fucking because one of my friends got out of prison, and then we were like, yo, let's celebrate. Well, he was only in jail for like 30 hours, but like we were like, yo, let's go. You now have a case against you for domestic abuse. Here's a beer. So we were
Let's
like,
get drunk and do it again.
yeah, we were just sitting there like drinking, helping him drink away his worries. He's never gonna see his baby again. See, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And then so like Wednesday night we're out there drinking. Thursday night, he texts me again. He's like, yo, let's go drinking again.
Yo, round 2.
Yeah, he's like, round 2, me and Colton and fucking his girl Savannah were there. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Thursday, round 2. Fucking get drunk again with them Thursday night, drive home. Friday night, go to work. Am on my way home. Fucking Ryan's girlfriend Savannah calls me. She's like, yo. I'm like, yo, what's up? She's like, what are you doing tonight? And I'm like, nothing. Why? She's like, we're gonna go out. I heard. She's like, I remember you talking about Oktoberfest at like Old Mecklenburg or some shit. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you want to fucking go? And I was like, you fucking know it. Went there, got Das Boot, the 1 liter Oktoberfest beer, filled that up twice, and then also got a 16 ounce to go.
Jesus Christ.
Did you keep the boot?
Oh yeah. And then Saturday,
His boot.
woke up, went to Cars and Coffee with them because I crashed at their place Friday night. Because drank a little bit too much to drive that night. But also went to Cars and Coffee at like 7 a.m. There was like 355 cars there. Over at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the fucking Hendrix brought out his cars. He brought out the Ferrari LaFerrari, Porsche 918 Spider, a McLaren P1, and a Ferrari FP Special 2.
Nice.
Jeez.
All like over $2 million cars. Just brought them there. Just to show off. And so go do that. Head home at like noon. Aunt calls me. Yo, you want to go to Old Mecklenburg Oktoberfest tonight? Hell yeah. I'll go to the same place twice and drink another 3 liters of beer. So we went there and I had 2 more Das Boots. Then we walked across the street and there was a bar called, or like a brewery called Protagonist Brewing, who happened to be an Ohio brewery. Mm-hmm. So they were playing the OSU game that Saturday night. So after drinking 2 liters of beer, we all go outside on the porch and sit there and we're to have like 3-4 beers each, just watching the OSU game with other people from Ohio. And then after the game's over, we walk literally next door to the other brewery, Sugar Creek Brewery, and get roped into someone got married and they paid for everyone's drinks and we all just sat there and fucking partied and danced the bridal party.
Fuck yeah.
And then drove home. And then Sunday went to work on the Monte Carlo.
Leaving the Axe House today for leagues and whatnot, I saw a fucking, just as I was getting ready to leave the building, around the corner comes a fucking Testarossa.
Yeah.
Gorgeous mint. Beautiful car.
Dude, even when they're not mint, I love the Testarossa. It's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That was when they knew, like, how to make cars just look good. Like, no matter what, no matter what condition they're in, they looked good. Like, the new supercars look good, don't get me wrong. But when they're in shitty condition, they're in shitty condition.
They're shitty condition.
You get a shitty condition Testarossa, it's still
good.
a fucking beautiful Testarossa. It's just in not its tip-top shape.
Yeah.
I still think my favorite's a 288 GTO. Those are gorgeous cars.
Those are good.
Those are good.
80s, 90s Porsche, or no, Ferrari was just on top of the world.
That was good. I love mid to late 80s Lamborghinis.
I like the Diablos and Countach.
I love the Countach. I love the Diablo, especially the Diablo SV with the fucking side pods.
Yeah.
But I just love like the door wedge look of those. Like, people hate me for it, but I'm like, dude, they're just so sick to me. I love it. Especially the Countach's fucking pop-ups, dude.
Did you see the video on the J-Lock Diablo? Okay, good. You know what I'm talking about then.
Oh yeah.
Talking about how it was absolutely terrible,
Yeah.
but people loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that. I was upset. They did the 25th anniversary fucking Countach, and I looked at it and I'm like, bro, that's just an Aventador. It's not a 25th.
Yeah.
That's an Aventador with a paint job. That's it.
Yeah. That's all it was, is an Aventador with a paint job.
Well, that's what they tried doing at first. It was a burn car that they were going to originally bring, but then I think it was either Lamborghini themselves caught wind or the actual organizers, or the organization company that runs the racing. They were like, yeah, don't bring that, please. Here's a new Lambo.
Yeah.
And so they ran with that.
Right.
Did I show you like the Hyundai like Type N prototype that they have? Or like the N75,
No.
whatever it is. It's
no.
They had a prototype car in the mid 70s that was like kind of like a wedge shaped, like it was like an early prototype of a hybrid that never made it off the ground, and like obviously just a prototype, no one fucking wanted it. But then they came out with like a new version that is a hydrogen generating like hybrid, like electric. So it's got dual hydrogen generators in the back,
Nice.
so that you could plug it in
Interesting.
and fill it up with hydrogen.
That is
And
interesting.
I think with both of them you get like 780 miles on a fill up.
Damn.
And it's also like 800 horsepower. It's awesome.
Have you guys seen the custom Porsche 928 with a jet engine?
Yes, I love it.
Jordan, you haven't
I
seen
don't
it?
think so.
So I think they should be able to pick it up fine. It's literally just
Oh,
a
yeah.
jet engine with a stock transmission that they didn't bother upgrading.
Just stock
Stock
transmission.
transmission,
with a
stock
Boeing
axles,
engine.
everything.
Well,
Besides
it's,
for the engine, everything is
it's
stock.
jet powered, so it doesn't need a transmission.
If you want to,
Okay, shit. Yeah, you're right. Okay, either way, the rest is still stock, though. You don't think you would need bigger axles or...
brakes.
Well, brakes and bigger axles, yes, but transmission, it's a jet car, so you don't need a transmission. It's one speed.
You got me there, but still drive shaft, though. The drive shaft stock.
Jet engine. Don't spin drive shaft.
Yeah, still. You got a point. I keep forgetting that it doesn't really follow most motors.
It shoot
I
fucking.
don't-
It's a turbine and it shoots fucking arrow. It makes you go
There's
vroom.
no way that's street legal.
It's not.
No.
It's probably not.
You imagine trying to
There's
pass
one
fucking
speed.
emissions with that.
Oh, yeah. No,
You're
it's
just gonna blast some poor granny behind you who's on her way to church. You're gonna melt her fucking face in as soon as you kick on the afterburners.
gone. They wouldn't get you. It's like, wait a second. This is the only motherfucker with a jet car.
Please knock on your
It's
door.
still so-
All right, man. We know it was you.
It's still so fucking. It's wild.
Listen, don't be an asshole. Don't smoke, you will die.
I've seen like boats with it before. That's kind of cool and a little more practical, but
Yeah.
more usable.
I
Yeah.
guess.
But
if only that we
the
had
closest you'll
fucking
get-
jets on the PBRs in Vietnam. Instead of
Dude.
dual Corvette engines. God, those fools.
You right.
the 350s weren't enough.
No, they weren't. Did you actually, speaking of that, did you you know how much it is to buy one of those, or like you have to get one like custom made for you?
The boat?
Yeah, the PBRs, because they didn't keep
Yeah.
any of them.
Nope.
No, they scrapped them.
Yeah, they scrapped them, so there's no more remaining. Like, you have to have one custom built from like molds that people manage to salvage.
How much?
Like $500,000.
Well, for cheaper than that, I'm pretty sure if I remember reading properly, you can get a size down working scale, like a 3/4 scale of a P51.
Yeah.
Now that's sick.
That is sick.
Grant, depending on what motor you put in it, obviously you're not gonna have an actual
P51
Uh,
motor.
No, you're not. They'll put like actual like car motors in it. It's kind of cool how they managed to finagle those. But you can put like big block V8s. You can put little four cylinders, depending what motor you put in them. You can one cheap, two lighter, and three you make them pretty quick.
Yep.
But
speaking about
not
engines,
practical. What's up?
sadly, I don't think an LS will fit in the Fargo.
Oh,
What's in
damn
the
it.
Fargo?
Right now, it's the stock inline six.
Oh, easy 4BT.
I'm thinking
S58. BMW power, baby.
No, it's gonna be
2J.
no, I don't think an LS would fit because it's a 6.2. But 2J would be sweet, but no thanks. So I'm thinking either
B58.
no, I think it'll fit a
Inline
V8.
six.
It'll fit a V8.
I've got a B48.
It'll fit a V8, so I'm thinking either a 383 or just a 350. Because 383 is just an overboard 350.
Or if you get an LS1. LS1's the 5.3, yeah? There you go. Put an LS1 in it. You'll be fine. Or an LS6. That's a 6.0. You'll be able to do fine with
It's
that.
they're tight.
LS3 E-Rod.
Yeah, E-Rod. But yeah, like people are like, we're not, one of my uncles like, we're not engine swapping. It's like, we're fucking engine swapping it.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, it's a fucking 3-ton. Exactly. Sleeper truck. And my old man's like, we can just do, instead of the duals in the back, we could just do fatty slicks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you saw, I mean, Aiden, I know you have, obviously, but you saw Max and Shan's dad's truck that
I
they're
seen
trying
it.
to get rid of.
Yep.
If I had 30 grand,
Oh,
that thing is gorgeous.
it is gorgeous.
They're not getting any success selling it. I think it's listed right now at 30. They're planning on dropping it.
Ooh.
Also,
That's-
I don't know how much you want it. From what I've driven, it accelerates really well.
Doesn't stop very good.
It don't stop too great. Also, it has
Did they not upgrade the brakes on it?
they did, but they also engine swapped it. So they upgraded the brakes for the original engine and then put a more powerful engine in it. So it needs another brake upgrade. So the rears are still still drums. So you would need to do disc conversion, which for that car, from what I was helping Maxwell look it up, it's like $180.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
Exactly. Uncle Todd just didn't feel like doing it. He fixed the transmission leak and the rear main seal leak in it, but he didn't fix the oil pan leak.
Rip. So, anyways,
JB Wold, you're done. Next question.
back to if you guys see any like early 50s Wells Fargo badges, get them and I'll send you guys money.
Okay.
I'll try to find him. I've never seen a fucking Fargo in the States.
They should be there. It's America.
Did they sell them in the
It's
States?
an American company.
I mean, they probably did, but
What year's that truck?
53.
the issue is like how popular they were.
They weren't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then I'm gonna have fun finding badges then.
Yeah.
So when did they physically rebrand to Dodge?
Probably in the
after
60s.
55, I think.
Oh, late mid 50s. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah, I
1954.
forgot
It's
they
the
had-
Dodge Fargo.
Yeah.
Dude, the Power Wagon would still be sick.
Power wagon would still be sick. But yeah, one of my uncles is like, it's a 3-ton. We're not putting a badass engine in it. It's like, fuck yeah, we are. It's a 3-ton.
So you just want it to be dog shit slow. Got it.
Yeah, I was like, you want to be dog shit? No. LS swap that cunt.
24 valve. Come on now.
Before it wouldn't fit. That in there is
Not
it's
with that
pretty
attitude.
tight in there.
A 12 will do it.
Yeah, but if we're putting something, we're not gonna put a fucking Cummins.
Why not?
How big is your
It
engine bay? Like
does.
how can
They're
I
max.
fit a fucking LS in the Monte Carlo?
It's tight.
Okay.
It's pretty tight. The Monte Carlo is also a boat. This truck is pretty tight. Look up a picture of it. The thing is,
I'm
no
Dare you
rust.
how dare you call my boat a boat?
It is a fucking boat.
I'm telling you, man, either a 6BT or a 4BT, you'll be perfectly fine. The 4BT will have plenty of
Well,
room,
no,
and it's torquey as shit.
We're not putting a big block in it. We're gonna put a fucking V8 in it. Side dump it.
Okay.
V8 with side dump.
Or, hear me out,
2J.
Well,
you dual engine it. You put one in the bed, one in the front.
I mean, Duramax.
I mean,
Double to the max.
if you had talked about 3 months ago, you could have bought Maxwell Chandler's dad's 454.
I don't think a 454 would fit.
That wouldn't have fit. Would not fit. That thing is massive.
On, bro.
That's a 7.4 liter engine.
We can make it work.
I think it's a
It
7.4,
actually-
right?
7.4 or 7.2.
But it also would have needed to be honed, so it actually would have been bigger.
The 350 would fit. It's a 5.7. If not, yeah, like Vortec 5.3.
7.4.
7.4. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a big fucking engine. Because I was thinking
okay.
because like
Hear me
okay,
out here.
they were complaining. It's like, oh well, I'm like, we can keep a car and go LSX 454, but yeah, I knew it won't fit.
Hear me out here. We're cutting the fenders, but
down, doggy.
No.
Dude, the
You
fenders
stop
are
right there.
pristine.
that's why we're cutting them. But
No.
hear me out here.
No, we got to keep it somewhat stock.
No Boss 502.
No 502.
I'm telling you, you gotta keep with the Dodge theme and put a small diesel in it.
Actually,
Not putting the
That's not
Eco
right.
Diesel in it. The Eco Diesel is dog shit.
No, that's why they put the fucking 4PT, Jordan. You don't understand. Yeah, just flatbed it.
Yeah, we were doing that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
it's
this thing
gonna have
looks-
it's not gonna be flatbed because it's a old grain truck. So we're doing the flatbed, but with the sides. Because
Like the board
yeah,
sides.
the board sides. Because it's a
The old
dump
farm
bed.
truck. Yep.
It's a dump bed, but I think we're talking about not having the dump on and taking the PTO and shit out, so it's lighter.
It's not bad.
Because you're not gonna dump it. We use it as a fucking dump truck, especially if you restore it.
so you can't fit a 7. Can you fit a 6 liter?
I mean, we could put a fucking if I could put a 6.2 in there, I'm putting this fucking 6.2 in it.
Like the old Chevy diesel?
No, like a
Like a
Corvette
Hellcrate.
engine.
Because I was
Or
gonna say they made for a while there. I don't know if they still do. Dodge made adapter kits, like engine mounts for their old cars from the 50s to the 80s, to drop in the Hellcrate motor. I don't know if they still do, and that's the 6.2 supercharge.
Yeah. See, I don't know how we're putting Chev engine in. Easy as that.
why?
Because they're the best fucking engines.
Now, if you had been able to fit a bigger one, I would have told you to get the Elephant.
No, if I could fit a bigger one, it'd be a 450 LSX 454. Because A, the parts are like we're talking about this how to make a Ford good, you put a Chevy engine in it at work.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why it's like Ford makes good engines. They all make good engines. It's just getting parts for a Chev engine is way cheaper.
Especially
Way
in Canada,
cheaper.
considering GMC was a Canadian company
It's
or subsidiary.
way cheaper. Like
Yep.
you can
not
make a
just that,
fucking a 302 Boss and a 305 Chev or a 350 Chevy. You can build up that 350 Chevy for way less than that fucking 302.
Well, that and the old 302s would crack the block
yeah.
if you tried putting anything
Yeah.
more than 350 horsepower
Yeah.
at it.
Okay, but the thing is, you don't have to build up the Elephant because it comes stock with 1,000 horsepower.
Well, but the
won't
problem
fit.
is, one, it's a specialized motor where you have to get specialized parts, and the 350 Chevy ran from like the 40s up until the 90s, pretty much.
The 350 Chevy is one of the most solid engines.
This
built.
the Elephant
It's
can be
still
dropped
much
into
being
any
used.
pre-1976 vehicle.
Well, yeah, because they got big
From
ass engine
Dodge.
bays.
It's a
Oh,
Fargo.
yes.
The engine bay isn't actually that big, and it's the
Any
fucking it's
Pre-76.
flip. The thing is, it's not.
Oh, it's a flip
It's
hood?
the flip hood.
Oh, that's sick.
So that's one of the biggest problems is the flip hood.
That's not a problem.
Yes, because it actually takes up more space.
All right, so Jordan, I'm gonna
Did you
tell
not
an
see
idea
that?
I haven't told
Did you not see the flip?
I have. No, you sent me one picture of it.
Yeah, it's like the only picture I got in there. Here you go, guys.
So
That's her.
yeah.
Hell
So what you're telling me, Jordan, is I haven't told you this yet, but there's a lovely 3.9 Cummins called a 4BT,
Yes, I know.
which can handle up to 400 horsepower and 800 foot-pounds of torque without breaking a sweat. And they're small because it's a 3.9.
Yes.
And it's a Dodge, so you're not bastardizing it.
I mean, technically this isn't a Dodge.
If you can go get like a 350 crate motor or an old junkyard motor for like with less than 80,000 on it, toss her in there and just send it.
Let's see how much a 350 crate in it. 350 crate engine, Canada.
You can get a brand new 4BT. I googled it for like 5,500.
It's not bad.
Nope. Or if you want to be fucking weird, the 3.5 EcoBoost from Ford.
Blueprint engine, 350 cubic inch. Chevy LS block. Long block cruiser, $4,800.
There you go. Next question. Aidan, how long are you gonna be down there in Texas?
The
2
fully
years.
dressed is the fully dressed.
That's it?
The fully dressed is
It's an associate's
5,100.
Yeah, technically, I could go for a master's if I want. It literally goes
do it.
associate masters.
Would that make you master chef?
No.
Okay, so back to engine. Sorry. If we're going 350, why not just 383?
And at that point, you might as well do that, but fuel injected, so you don't have to deal with carburetors.
Well, yeah. But a 383 is just a fucking Bordeaux 350, so it'll fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just a stroke, bore and stroke?
Bore and stroke.
Or if you want to be really funny, you could take the old was it the 4.3 or the 4.6 V6 that they put in the like the S10s?
I mean, like the one I have
For a
in my
while?
boat.
Yeah,
The 4.3 I have in my boat, and just put it in the truck.
those things are cool.
They are
They're
good.
just a 350 minus 2
Yep,
cylinders.
that's what they are. Yep.
The ZR6 S10s and the S10 Blazers, those things would fucking move.
My fucking
man.
boat does 60 mile an hour across the lake, and it's the 4.3 fucking Mercruiser Chev engine.
Mm-hmm.
It cruises. I didn't even take it out this year. Fuck. That went on a few times.
You act like you work a lot.
I
or
do work
something.
a lot.
A
Have
bitch.
you thought about going and selling Chevy trucks?
I have, but money, especially with my promotion,
That's fair.
bakes money. You can't go from what I've been making to not making that much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because, yeah, I make a lot of money.
Aiden's gonna be making that shmoney when he starts cooking it up Gary's way.
Gary
When he's
style.
flipping burgers at McDonald's with the... Could you imagine going to fucking culinary school and then not being able to find a fucking job and having to flip burgers
I
at
would be
McDonald's?
so livid. I'd be so livid.
I would be livid, but also, being a chef is like the largest
It is. It
industry,
is. Yep.
and it's the only one that will always stay.
Yep. Always need food. You are.
Yeah, people will always need food.
What? Who eats food? Stupid.
I know they're fucking nerds.
I have cookies, but I am fighting a dog right now.
I just got green grapes, man. These bitches
I'm
smack.
fighting a dog because she needs to go out.
Green grapes are better than red. Change my mind.
I can't change the mind of a person who's right.
Neither. Yeah. I'm just a great.
Becky thinks reds are better. So
It depends.
on what?
What kind of wine you're making?
Yes.
If I'm eating
That
grapes,
fair.
I want green grapes.
Yes.
They're good. I like grapes. I just like grapes. I don't care what color they are.
Hey,
I'm not
to quote-
I'm not fucking racist.
I
not to
am.
quote Gavin Free, but people like grapes.
People like grapes.
Speaking of which, did you guys see that Achievement Hunter just got dissolved?
Yep.
It's done.
No.
Yeah.
They're
2008
done.
through 2023, they're done.
Rip.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Everyone's going on.
Editor
I got
Aidan. They're on a rest in peace fucking thing.
I don't know
Editor Aidan's
if
not going to
they're.
remember this.
I don't know if they're still gonna do the occasional gaming stuff, but they aren't what they used to be. Go back about maybe 5 years ago, but like 8 years ago is when they really started downfalling.
Yeah.
Spiral.
I mean, a lot of fucking.
When they moved out of like
Channels.
that tiny office and into like that big ass room in fucking Austin, like the airplane hangar, which I think was like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I can see that.
most of the YouTubers we watch as kids are slowly chattering out.
This is true. Actually, most of them that I
Yeah.
used to watch as a kid, are already well and gone and have been for years.
Yep.
When was the last time you saw like a fucking Dexter Manning fucking video?
Oh God.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy
or
fuck.
anybody from the creatures.
I mean, Nova and
I forgot.
Nova's the only one who still posts on YouTube, other than Gassy.
Kuchar went off the deep end.
Spoon does.
Oh, Fair Spoon.
Yeah, Spoon went away and then he came back. Seamus is doing Seamus.
Yeah.
Seamus is gone. It's been like what 2 years since he was gone again,
Yeah.
or almost
Yeah.
a year and a half. Godspeed to that man.
Alex
Alex
came back.
streaming.
for one video.
Yeah, Alex is streaming. I know Nova
You know,
is streaming.
Nova
Dan's
does
news
upload
actually
videos, though.
just started reposting.
Yeah, he just restarted.
Yeah.
Fucking good old Mr. Sark. He streams.
Oh, Sark is a
I
classic.
love
man.
Sark, man. He's so fucking funny.
What happened to shit? He played with Sark occasionally. Did Gmod prop hunt stuff.
Nanners?
Yeah, what happened to Nanners?
He quit.
Yeah, CNanners
Why?
just quit YouTube.
Like I remember it happening, but like why again?
I think viewership wasn't there, money wasn't there, and I think he had other opportunities outside of YouTube.
I think
Did he ever? Just, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he came and explained. He's like, I wasn't feeling it, and his last post was a year ago. He came back, but he went off and he learned how to renovate stuff, and he got a rental property, and him and his wife did a whole Airstream renovation and lived doing that. But a year ago, he has he posted that he's had a kid, or having a child, so. You're bad. So he's probably done again.
This is why you need a cat, man. They just kind of sit here and do cat things and shit in a box.
Yeah, they're gone. Smosh is back though.
Yeah.
That shit's hype.
They've been doing some weird content
Oh,
like
yeah.
the past couple years though.
Well, they have, but now Anthony's back. Anthony and Ian own
Yeah.
it again. They're back to doing the fucking sketch.
Do they
Sketch
own
comedy.
it? Own it?
Yeah, they bought
They
it.
bought it from Red and Lake.
Okay. Because I'm like, did they fucking buy it back?
Yeah.
Or
So it wasn't necessarily because Red and Link bought them. If anything, they saved them.
that's
for
what
a
they did.
while.
They saved them.
Yeah, and Red Link.
Well, if you watch-
as much as I'm not, go ahead.
If you watch, Anthony had like the I spent a day with Ian, and they were talking about that, and Ian said like when Rhett and Link bought it, the first question they asked Ian is there any chance we can get Anthony back?
Well, yeah, because people liked Anthony.
Well, there's
It
that,
was,
but
good
also like
chemistry.
they
Chemistry, yeah.
said by themselves, they're like, we understood that you guys were a comedic duo, and being a comedic duo ourselves, we saw how important it is. We know how important it is to have that person there with you.
Yeah.
So it's like they kind of were just basically the keepers of Smosh until Anthony was ready to come back, and they were ready to buy it back.
They bought them back to save them temporarily, and it worked. They weren't there to make a shit ton of money off them.
no.
Granted, they did.
Yeah.
but
I don't
that
think
wasn't-
so.
It wasn't a shit ton,
Yeah,
but
Smosh took off for a while.
I don't.
They did
think-
make money
I
off
don't.
them.
Yeah, Mythical did make money off them, but not as much as GMM
Mhm.
or Mythical Kitchen.
well, no.
No. But
Myth-
Red and Link, they are smart and they're good people.
Well, they're fucking engineers.
Yeah. As much as I don't like some of their content sometimes,
Some of their
it's a little
content kinda
goofy, a little
sucks.
cheesy.
Yeah.
but they are smart people and they're caring.
But
They know what they're doing.
Mythical Kitchen,
Oh, amazing.
fucking Josh is phenomenal.
I still don't think it's better than binging with Babish, though. I like
not.
that guy.
Babish is awesome.
I like the
If
Babish.
If Mythical Kitchen wasn't PG,
Yeah.
Oh, Mythical Kitchen. Imagine if they did Mythical Kitchen like after
Yeah,
midnight or after dark.
if
whatever
they could
call
swear,
just go
it would be
unhinged.
with Josh and Emily swearing and drinking. Fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Trevor swear. The most pure,
boy?
kind-hearted little boy.
Your little boy?
Wait, is it Trevor from Cowtrap?
No.
No, he's with Off
He
Canny
went
now.
somewhere. No, he went somewhere else as well.
Oh, is he gone from Off Canny already? He was with them for a while. What is it, Modest Cube?
Yeah, Mouse Cube. He's somewhere. Like, I know he does stuff with Uncanny, but
Silly, stop. Yeah. I need to go let this dog out.
He
went somewhere.
very briefly
Oh,
he was
he
with
went-
OTK, or at least
Yeah, that's where he's at now.
Oh yeah, where he at least like did video shit for them, but he hasn't posted on Twitter since like November
Fucking
of
OTK.
21. Fucking Mizkif.
Fucking Mizkiff. Fucking Schlatt.
I don't like OTK.
Okay,
is Schlatt OTK?
yeah, now he is.
It's too corporatized. It's just all corporate shit, and I don't know. I feel like once they get that organized, it becomes weird. Because when the creatures went to the office content kind of went downhill. When Achievement Hunter went to the big fucking airplane hangar office, whatever you want to call that went downhill.
Yeah,
It's when they try getting too businessy and try buy the book. It's less creative freedom. It's less them. They're
Yeah.
shoehorning themselves into what they aren't. It's forced content.
Yeah, well, we're never going to get there. Yeah.
so, neither will General Sam.
Sam's mom died
Well, that's
Oh, what?
When?
recently
Mm.
because he addressed it in the last podcast that I listened,
watch the
I listened to
podcast yet.
today. Yep.
Was that on Patreon
Nope,
exclusive?
it
or
is
the
a
regular
regular
one?
one, episode 99.
Damn.
Yep.
Sam's one of my favorites.
He is. He's one. Like, I only started watching Sam like 4 years ago, like 3-4 years ago.
About that for me as well.
Phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
His raw, unfiltered content, even if it's a game I don't play or care for, like
Kenshi is his best. What is one of his best fucking series?
he
The
does.
whole
just
Garth
stupid.
fucking
I love
series
it.
is
He can-
phenomenal.
He can do so much with a game that has so little.
Dude, him.
Like, what is
fucking,
it? Him fucking Bizzle and like fucking Brian playing Devoured,
Yeah.
where it's just like
I
he
was
would
gonna say-
constantly throw Bizzle under the bus. He's like, "I'm sorry, Bizzle," and Bizzle just being taken away, going, "It's okay."
Now,
Him,
remember when they were?
Sam, Bizzle, Poob, and Brian playing Mad Streets.
Which one's the British guy that they do stuff with occasionally?
Muscle Bus. He's Swedish.
Yeah, I remember when they did Hunt Call of the Wild with Muscle Bus.
I think it's Muscle.
And then they're just spraying each other with axe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about that video was
So
fantastic.
good.
They can take
So good.
such a laid back, quiet, slow paced game and make it stupid. I love it. He's just one of the best, most raw, unfiltered content creators out there.
I love that. I loved when he started playing with Aqua.
Oh, Aqua.
That was great,
Oh.
great. And then I started watching Aqua, and then because I liked the editing style, I started watching Hexloom.
Hex.
And Hexloom's just
Hexloom is arguably one of my favorite content creators.
he's just
It's chill as fuck.
weird stoner boy to the extreme.
Chill as fuck.
I can't remember which of my friends, but they also watch Hexloom, oddly enough. Small guy, but it was cool that they run into him. And I told him about how you guys were the ones who basically coerced him into shooting people in the PP.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep. Where you guys hit him with this thing? In the dick? Shoot him in the dick.
Where should I
Seriously,
shoot
shoot him in
him
the
with? Shoot him in the dick. You get stomach and legs, bro.
And then you fucking every time he has a shotgun, you can see it. If he's not aiming for headshots, you shoot him in the fucking dick.
Because it works. You get stomach and legs if you aim for the dick.
Yep, good old Jump Drive 98 and Captain Caribou.
Speaking of Sam and random shit, I saw he recently, whether it was on his main channel or Central Jam, but he had a Dark and Darker video.
Yes.
I think
Is that-
that's on the main channel.
Is that back on the Steam?
I believe so.
Like I googled it, I couldn't find it, but
I don't know. Because I don't know how they're fucking, like, I haven't seen people play Dark and Darker.
the legal issue, like the case was dropped in the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Payday 3 comes out tomorrow.
It does. There's a lot of games coming
It's
out
also
like this area that are really
It's
good.
also free on Game Pass.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 1 came out, yep.
That looks great on every platform besides for the Switch. It looks like dog
Well, it's
shit
a
on the
Switch.
Yep, but Mortal Kombat 1, Lies of P,
Liza P looks phenomenal.
fantastic. Looks
Free on
gorgeous.
Game Pass.
Starfield,
I'm not a big fan of Starfield.
I like it.
See, I'm not
like I
a
was
fan
saying
of
pre-podcast.
I'm not a fan of like Fallout or Skyrim.
You're not a Bethesda
No.
guy, are you?
I'm not.
And as a non-Bethesda guy, that's fine. If you are a fan of Bethesda, this hits all the marks.
Yeah, it's a Bethesda game.
If you know what you're getting into, it's going to hit your expectations.
it's
It's
like-
not going to blow them out of the water, but it's not going to miss.
And like it's understandable. Like I'm not a Bethesda guy. It's like how you're not a FromSoft guy.
No.
It's like
Yeah.
And that both can be viewed as gaming sins.
yes.
So we have Lies of P, Starfield, Mortal Kombat, Payday,
Payday, yep.
Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty,
Yep.
and 2.0
That's
in
out,
general. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this fall.
It's been insane. Gaming channel video is coming soon. We need to finish that fucking hunt video.
Okay, you can buy Dark and Darker from their direct website, and it has a launcher.
Okay, I gotcha. I might get in on that because Dark and Darker was
It's
fun. It
$35
needs some refinement.
for the early access.
I never got to play Dark and Darker, so
$50
I might
for
want
the Hold the Line edition. That comes with full game early access, test access, and then like a skeleton race exclusive and emote and item skin.
So
Sweet.
it was fun, but it definitely had some rough edges. It needed to be
it's early access.
sanded down. But it was different. And it was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hate to cut the short, but it's been an hour, and this dog needs to
okay.
go out.
Fine.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of podcast. Bye.
Bye.
You can find us on every podcast.